I spent a lot of time in basements in Minneapolis. So when I'm telling you, like at Honey, I know it sounds like a cool place, but you gotta watch out for those bees. They're collecting bees in different places across the Twin Cities. People, they're not gonna think about insects when they think of the Midwest. They mostly think of the Amazon. But here's the deal, I have documents and I have facts that prove that the Amazon is completely devoid of 98% of all types of stinging insects.
Renaissance Review season finale's coming up. It's on June 13th. It's a Thursday. It's at Honey again. This is the biggest episode we've had yet. Darin Corbin, this is your life. But I gotta say, Jesse, I came to get some counsel from you because I'm not quite sure how to approach this because, there's only... I know Darin Corbin a little bit. I brought some people that he might know. Atomic Thunderfrog, Heavy Metal Lore, Revolutionary Bill Williams. What else could I do, Jesse, to make this show special for Darin Corbin?
Yes, I know. I know Darin Corbin. I know it's his 15-year anniversary. But here's what I want to know. I want to know about that connection between him and Paranoia. Because I heard about the cloning process and the doppelgangers. I've run into several doppelgangers of mine. One of them was actually, Hulk Hogan's my doppelganger. Hulk Hogan he's my doppelganger. The only difference between us is that, they cloned me with a higher intelligence. So I was able to be a SEAL where Hulk Hogan was able to put out a sex tape.
Maybe I could make Darin Corbin some ricotta. Bring a bunch of cheese for everybody. It's a type of cheese you can have with dessert too. Get some fresh strawberries,
I've never recorded myself having sex, and I've had group sex. I went to the Bunny Ranch in Nevada. I've done all of those things, but I've never once recorded it. They tried to wiretap me once when I was being intimate with somebody back in the 60s. I think it was the second or third time that I had sex, and it was in the back seat of a Nova, I think outside of that mountain in Robbinsdale where they found the Green Giant's bones that were confiscated by the Smithsonian.
Paranoia is basically the doppelganger of Darin Corbin, but she was raised in an environment that encouraged puns and other terrible types of humor.
The ginger snap, wasn't that some kind of a code name for something? You'll think of something funnier? It's good information for everyone to know. Give it up for Jerry Richard.
Thank you.
Renaissance Review. Thank you for coming out. Woo! This is the end of our first season. This is the season finale. Yeah. It's been such a wild ride. And I'd like to give some love to Mr. Rogers and the Make Believe Friends.
We're going to give some love back here. Ricky, we've got a whole season with you here and at other places, specifically lesser places. And I want to present to you a token of our appreciation.
Wait, what? A present for me?
I got you your favorite. And I know how much you appreciate these, and they're so very hard to find. And they're very expensive. I've spared no expense. I want to present to you, drum roll. Fancy gourmet limoncello almonds.
What?
Your favorite. Oh yeah.
I didn't know they existed. I love the jello. Oh my god!
The
Thank
gourmet
you.
kind.
Your favorite. For you.
Sconza. I don't even know how to say that. Wow. Thank you.
You know what? We want to thank someone else who's been with us on this journey this whole time. We really want to give it up
For the intern.
For you as well.
For me.
Yeah, we thought we'd get the intern something, It's not much, but we thought we'd get the intern something. Fancy limoncello almonds.
Who thought lemon and chocolate together on an almond?
Geniuses. And that's why, we thought you geniuses. It was 2 for 1. Ricky seems a little upset. Okay.
What's wrong?
Full disclosure.
I don't think he seems upset. I think he's enjoying those limoncellos.
Were you choking over there?
Oh, no, you were right. Sorry.
Isn't that good? I don't know. You don't like the lemon?
I
I don't know why he's freaking strong.
I misread his body language.
Come on. They're really not not that bad.
No, they're delicious. I just don't understand how it's my name on this show, not yours, you jackass.
I mean, I'm not beating hard at the Renaissance Review.
No, you're not. Oh!
Or maybe the central nervous system. Either way, I play an integral role.
Yeah, you're the anus of the Renaissance Review.
Well, that's
Because you're full of shit.
it's uncalled for.
I can say whatever I want. It's my
Whoa,
show.
fine.
And you're upsetting me on a special night.
I'm upsetting you. We got this delicious gift. You can't just enjoy it. You're your own worst enemy, Mr. Norin.
So, and for anyone that was at the last show, this motherfucker hit me with a chair.
No,
That chair.
come on. That was a slip of the wrist. I explained. I was caught up in the moment. We were too sweet and
You
everyone.
can say what you want. So, I challenged him last show after that incident to a no ring, no rules death match. Yes. But we can't.
We got to cease and desist.
We got to cease and desist.
We can't do that.
We can't do that.
So we stepped it up one more.
Yeah.
We said no rules, fine. No ring, absolutely. No fans.
No fans.
And then we'll see who's really screaming and tapping out at the end. I'm sorry, it's not my show. I lost.
Yeah, of course.
I know.
I'm a deathmatch guy, just like Riley Jackson and.
You certainly are. Yeah.
Fuck
You're
Riley. Yeah. That's right. You know.
It's not even that's just to the point.
What? Shut up. Who's Riley Jackson? Well,
we don't have.
here's the funny thing. Our first ever show, the first ever Renaissance Review, was 1 year ago. And during that time, I was in a little group called The Firm.
Woo!
Okay. And
How firm was it?
it was like not the hard tofu, but like
Like spaghetti tofu.
yeah.
Got it.
You're bringing us down memory lane.
I'm bringing us down memory. Riley and I used to be great friends. Me and ESQ. Woo! He was awesome, big lawyer guy. And then Riley turns on him, then he turns on me, and then Cal Pro wins it all somehow. Bullshit.
And now this show has no legal representation.
We have nothing. Yeah. So here we are. 1 year later, our season finale, and you're bringing up the past?
I'm bringing up the past.
No, because I said it, but it's your fault because you upset me.
Yeah.
And I'm upset at you too, because you,
People giving out gifts.
his bag should be half the size of mine.
I did say that.
Whatever you got, you should have got it from Aldi's for him.
Nothing wrong with all these. Not everyone makes money selling paintings on Etsy. Ricky Norin. Not everyone gets.
Well, I don't make money off Etsy. Nobody does.
So then you lied to me.
Yeah, I did.
Well,
You know the secret. You remember how my check bounced.
yeah, it's not a.
What a year it's been. So we had a show out in Eau Claire with this deathmatch yokel Orin fight, put me through a table, and then he beat me and got a check. But the check bounced, and now I'm glad it bounced because first of all, who writes checks anymore?
I didn't even think about that.
Secondly,
It took so long to fill it out when you were unconscious, drooling on the floor.
I was literally drooling on the floor. Like fucking Sebastian Taylor slipped on my drool. Which is a very juggalo thing to do. Having a few more of these will start to relax me a little bit, okay?
That's good.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
You know, where's Bill? I need Bill Williams right now. Revolutionary Bill Williams.
Hey, what's up, intern? Good to see you, man.
Can I do for you, right?
Doing good.
Huh? You looking good, huh? I miss you. Huh? How are things, huh?
Can you scold Intern real quick?
Hey, come on now.
Hey, don't touch him.
Intern, give me the almonds. I'm Ricky's tag team partner.
This comes
Ricky already ate 3/4 of his bag. We're gonna need these for our tag team match this weekend.
1/4 on the floor.
I understand. It takes a lot of.
Thanks, guys.
It is a pretty
Thank you.
Your body took my almonds? That's fucked up.
All right, here's the deal.
I'm intermittent fasting, so I can't try them right now, but I'll try them in a couple of hours.
Understood.
Intermittent fasting. It's for, like,
A lot of that sugars.
oh snap, you're right. There's a lot of sugar in this.
This won't help with the pooch.
That's a lot of sugar. Like,
lemon chocolate.
hey, I'm a body guy. I need to watch
Yeah,
it.
you know he's a body guy. How's he supposed to maintain this with these?
That's fucking wonderful physique. What?
What? What?
Listen. Tonight is not about, well, it's about me, because it's my show. But it's also about somebody who's near and dear to our hearts in Minnesota wrestling. Somebody who's celebrating 15 years
And 2 months.
and 2 months because we planned this show for April, and then God, whoever they are, decided to take a big white dump on the city of Minneapolis and prevented us from doing our thing.
Thought we didn't believe in God.
We don't, well, we don't, but it's like a, wait, is that a metaphor?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, sure. But anyways,
Don't worry, Ricky. I have a whole bag of them.
can I have some of those?
Really?
Do that.
All right.
Hang
Are
on.
those Jordan almonds?
Delicious.
Intern, 10-second roll.
I'm not
Vote.
I'm not.
Everybody. Tonight, we chronicle the life, the career of Darin Corbin. Moving on.
Real redhead, not like you, Ricky.
What are you talking about?
Real redhead, not like you.
What are you talking about, Frog?
You know the conspiracy. Jesse and I have talked. We know that's not real red hair. Real red hair.
This is real red hair. It's so real.
Oh, get out. It's real.
Look, this is red. This is red. And yet,
It's his show.
Fraud.
Just a piece of it.
no.
Oh.
I invited Atomic Thunderfrog here to help celebrate.
Against my advice.
Against Bill's advice. But I figured we've had Frog on the show before, and the people seem to like him.
I should have been the host of that show.
He did resurrect the dead in January when I killed an intern.
I love you.
It wasn't me. It wasn't you.
They share the same bloodline. It's like twins, you know? It's true. The other one felt it.
But as a token of my appreciation, I've made a special gift for our guest. Darin Corbin, I would like you to join me on the stage.
My favorite bad guy. My favorite bad guy.
I was hoping I would get some of the almonds too. Because I mean, if Intern's going to get some, I should at least.
There's 12 grams of added sugar, just so you know.
Exactly what my diet requires.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
Very lemony.
They're very lemony. I painted this for you, Darin Corbin. This is a gift, and I hope you use it on people in the future.
Oh. This will be great. I already know where I'm going to put this in my home because I've always wanted to have a welcoming spot when anyone wants to come over and sit on my face.
There we go. Absolutely.
Excuse me?
This will go in my fiance's room so she can always sit on my face. Can I get one of those like
That's for jokes.
Well, regardless, like I said, I brought Atomic Thunderfrog here for a reason.
Oh, yeah?
Would you join us on stage, please? He has some prepared statements.
Okay.
He knows you very well.
I'm very emotional today.
Thank you for dressing up for this
Hey,
event.
absolutely. Darin Corbin is retiring from pro wrestling today.
Wait.
I am ecstatic because finally I'm the best comedy wrestler in the state of Minnesota. So I've got some gifts. Hold on for the ride because this is going to be a good one. We've shared the ring many times, and my hammer always prevailed. How's the butt? Okay.
I'm not retiring.
Okay.
This is supposed to be a celebration. 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
In
retirement.
2 months.
Okay. Aging is something we all must face sooner or later. To Darin Corbin,
That's it?
I love you. There are days when I wonder why he got to be so mean. Darin Corbin, there are days why I wonder why it is so pink. Darin Corbin, there are days I wonder why you are so fast, so quick, and your ginger snap is so nice. It is nice. very nice. It's a nice ginger snap. Very nice. Crisp.
Well, it's called snap. Snappy.
You can't, yeah.
Darin Corbin, on this day, we say goodbye to you and your pro wrestling career. And I have some gifts, and I will love you for always and ever. Your greatest hero. You're still a loser. Hammer's better. Corbin, I kinda love you.
Shut up.
Hold on. You didn't tell me you were retiring.
I'm not retiring. This is like 2005 all over again.
And for
You're
you,
asking for me to retire.
on your way to your retirement, I got you utterly smooth cream. As we all know how you like to be milked.
He needs that. Let's get it.
How can you milk me?
I have more.
More.
How much added sugar is in that?
Darin
12
Corbin,
grams.
I know you like tacos, I know you like cats.
An actual pocket.
This taco tastes like a cat. Don't eat it. You might show it.
Huey will love
He
it.
got me a pussy flavored taco.
Okay, I got more. Darin Corbin! I love you. I was gonna use these when I cried, but I'm just so happy that you're retiring today, so I have no reason to cry. Everyone else has to cry. I love you, and these are for your tears, because you're gonna go home and it's it. Okay? Oh, I got more. Wait.
How much?
How'd you get in here without shoes?
It's wet down here. Duh, it's a basement. I feel good. Darin Corbin, because you're so sweet, you're so sour, and I love you. This just made me happy. Like every time I see these, I think of you because you're so sweet and sour.
This was definitely huge.
All right, for my last thing, because I'm not lit enough, you know, because you're very dark today.
No.
You know, it's about the brightness of the day.
No, oh my God.
It's bright for Corbin. We live bright at the end, so now I get to wear bright colors because you're retired. And my last gift is Copper Tone Super Thunderfrog Splash Cream, cause it's so pink chapped and you know we don't want you to die. You know we want you to live forever.
It legit says Froggy Splash on it.
Yep.
He's gonna get sued by Johnson.
I thought it was just gonna be a generic brand. It's actually his own.
Wow.
And Corbin, on this day, I want to say I love you and congratulations on your retirement. Yay! Come on, Corbin!
Not retiring!
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Not retiring!
I'm so funny!
Wait, is he or isn't he?
I'm not.
You gotta be
This
more
is
clear
your
in
show.
your
Did you
message,
think that
Ricky.
this is what was gonna happen?
I don't know. A lot of bad stuff has happened recently.
Obviously.
You're not? Wait,
What are you yelling at me? But he's got all these presents.
I want it back if you're not retiring.
You can't just take back your gifts.
Well, okay.
I will
but-
definitely find a use for them.
Hey, what's up?
I am on to 15 more years at least. 15 more years.
Well, I know you still like to be milked, and I know you still got cracky butts, and I know you like Sour Patch Kids, and I know you are a cat and
What's coming out of the speaker right now? What is this noise?
Where's the sound guy?
What is going on here? What's going
Sound
on?
guy.
What's going on? I know. This is coming out here.
He's playing music.
What's going on? What's going on? Better not be what I think it is. Better not be. What?
Oh my God!
No! Not him! No! Well, tell them these people who I am. Oh God. What is it? This is the Scourge.
That's right.
The Scourge. He is a supervillain.
That's right.
The supervillain. The supervillain. And I have to say, I'm very happy to be here tonight for the roast of Darin Corbin. What?
No, it's retirement.
No, it's not either of those things.
Ricky, you gotta
It's a roast now. Intern, what to do? Bring me the podium. Intern, what? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wait, you got a podium this whole time?
Yeah, podium the
I
whole
don't
time.
know. I got the whole time.
No, podium the whole time.
I don't know.
brought this podium back from the Middle Ages with my time-traveling technology. Oh, what a treat to be here tonight. Oh, excuse me. Put on the hat. No, you can't do that. What are you doing? You can't. No. Well, what are you? The Beret Brigade?
It's our show now.
Intern, it's so good to see you again.
Pleasure's all mine, sir.
And my offer still stands. Let me know if you want to
Hey.
become henchman number 1.
Number 1.
Thunderfrog is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
And Thunderfrog, I hear you're some kind of superhero. What makes you super exactly? Your ability to lose to out-of-town talent super fast?
I mean, you want to get out of there when you know it's...
Nice mask, by the way.
His face.
That's my face.
No, your face.
That's not my face.
No.
This is my face.
No, my face is... No, this is my face. Your face is your face. Your face is not my face.
What are you talking about?
Your face is not my face.
This is not face-off.
You do not want my face.
You're damn right about that. Mr. Rogers and the Make-Believe Friends. You know, I always thought that I hated A Message to You, Rudy. And then I heard their version. And now I know I hate it.
Oh, we don't even pay that. Right.
That's clear. That's clear. The Big Cat. Revolutionary Bill Williams. I'm a fan, sir.
Thank you.
You do good work.
Thank you.
Wait a minute.
It's just a shame that you do so much of it with this poser, the Renaissance.
Bill, don't listen.
No, Ricky,
Don't
now
listen
you
to the
sit down. You sit down.
Bill, you might want to listen.
I'd roast you, Ricky Norin. But this is not a show about you or your subpar art.
It's already not so hard.
This is a show about Darin Corbin. He's retired! The Daryl Strawberry of wrestling.
He ain't got the nose for that.
The Corbin Burnson of wrestling. And by that I mean, 10 years from now he'll be doing crack. Or making bad movies. Or making bad movies about doing crack.
Yes.
I mean, that is the dream.
Like Blue Streak?
Why not start now?
Whoa.
I mean, I might just start now.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's cheaper.
Darin likes to think he's a heel. More like an Achilles heel, am I right? He's weak! Oh, yeah. Darin, I heard you lost to Eric Cannon.
Always.
What's your record against him? That's a lot of matches.
That's a lot.
35, 52, and
Darin, how
15.
big of a loser do you have to be to lose to a guy named Eric? The only guy named Eric.
Guess you have to be high for that one. That was...
The only guy named Eric who ever did anything cool was Eric Clapton. And do you know why he was cool?
He was
Cocaine.
racist.
A lot of drug references on this.
I think you're on crack.
A lot of
Shoot,
drug
Dylan.
references on the street.
I don't know.
No, it's crack, man.
Now, you people may not know this, but Darin Corbin is not his real name. Darin Corbin is actually an acronym. Intern, if I could have your assistance here.
Yes.
Yo. I don't even know.
Make room for the intern. Darin Corbin. Stands for. Intern, if you wouldn't mind turning the pages. Darin. Dude.
dude.
Are we recycling after this?
Always.
This is a waste of paper.
I know. Who the hell are you?
You really are a super.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
I mean,
Is your enemy the Earth?
Come on, yeah.
nasty.
I'm standing right next to you.
Come on, bro. Order some. Right guard.
No. What the heck? Don't do that.
Before
You're ripping so more.
I get
Now I can't save him.
one more.
Oh no.
Holy.
Nauseous.
I'm gonna say it fast now.
That was so much paper for a bad joke.
I don't know why you talk about your own career that way, but go for it.
I don't know if it was.
I also have a couple of reviews of Darin from Whelp. Now, if you don't know what Whelp is, it's a site where people can review wrestlers. By the way, Whelp is also an acronym.
Oh no.
It stands for wrestlers who are entertainers are losers, probably.
I like the unsure part of the problem.
Probably. I don't know.
Like should be question marks.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, Orange Cassidy's pretty good.
It's great.
Whoa.
He's the best. He's awesome.
This is rickety.
So I got 2 reviews for Darin here. The first one is from Ross the Sauce. 1 out of 4 stars.
Ross.
Didn't make an impression on Ross here. Ross says, Darin Corbin is much less talented, successful, and good-looking than his brother, WWE wrestler Baron Corbin.
Accurate.
Weren't you Darin Corbin before he was Baron Corbin?
Yeah.
So he's your older brother.
Oh,
Here's Bill.
That's a
I mean,
bummer.
obviously you just got the Hanco family. So
Ross says, Darin routinely misses one of the belt loops on his pants
one time.
because pants are hard when you're Darin Corbin.
Is it a routine if it's one time?
Yeah.
How many times did you worn a belt?
There's a chance Darin could have been Detroit Lake's favorite son, but he failed to overcome the massive shadow of the legendary Dick Beardsley.
Okay,
Exactly.
if you don't know who that is, he was a marathon runner who had a fishing show from Detroit Lakes. He's a real cool guy, actually. He's really awesome.
That's what I hear.
I can't really shit on the guy.
I can run a marathon right now.
I don't believe
Finally,
Take off.
Joey Ryan Crush 42069 wrote.
It's like my
I think this is your fiance, Darin.
oh,
1 out of 4 stars. Corbin sucks. Would never recommend. He wears terrible slacks, has a spotty beard, and wrestles all the time, but he's still built like a junior high school football coach.
not even a high school football coach?
A junior high school football coach.
They were good enough.
They're younger.
You need
Paul
some
Little!
emphasis in
I'll
those.
just
They're
go back to
younger,
8th
they're more
grade
in
social
shape.
studies then.
It makes sense.
He's not even that ginger. He looks like he's getting his haircuts from Groupon.
What?
1 star for being Cruz's tag team partner from back in the day. And that's it!
Wait, was I originally at 0 stars and then I got the 1
Yeah.
star?
So,
Oh.
who's his tag partner? No, what? I'm confused.
I don't know. I don't think anyone wants to partner with him.
Oh.
Hey, that's not true.
Well, I've already got one otherwise.
I mean, I appreciate that.
I mean,
You got something to
You
say
got-
there,
you got one,
Renaissance?
retirement
Do
match.
you have a tag
Yes.
team partner?
I'll tag.
Maybe you want to be partners.
Get off my stage, Scourge! Why did you have to ruin the season finale? Why did you have to do this? Where did you get this podium? What is good? Ruin it? I think I improved it. No, did he improve the show? Stop! I'll be seeing you, Rick.
I'm ready for a glass
Henchman.
of warm buttermilk.
Revenge me.
Now, but yeah.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
He raised a
Revenge
lot of
me? What does that
paper.
mean?
You'll find out.
A lot of paper right
You mean?
there. It's very
What's
weird.
going on? Hey, Tom, come here. Tom Chillstrom, come here. This is comedian Tom Chillstrom. He was here for the rest of the year awards. Let me tell you a couple things. When we were talking in the back, yeah. Hey, hold on. He supports me. me I am a ginger.
Yeah.
Because he knows he is one.
Yeah. I got words for Mr. Darin Corbin.
I thought it's retirement. We're supposed to praise him.
That's why I'm here. Is to praise.
Yeah.
Words of praise.
Goodbye.
Words of praise.
Send off.
Yes.
A send off.
A
Greener pastures.
good send off. A good send off is what we need for Mr. Corbin. Don't look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. He's so worried about what I'm going to say. They're just words. You've been hit with chairs, much worse than what I'm going to hit you with right now. Have you all seen Darin's merchandise? Yeah, look at this. Ginger Snap. It's just.
It hurts. It hurts.
It hurts?
It hurts.
That's good to know. I want to let everybody else know that all of his merchandise has literally been one long meme from one episode of South Park. You are pathetic, sir. You are pathetic.
What?
The ginger episode of South Park? One fucking person. This is very hard. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Back up. I mean, star of the show.
Star of the show.
Ricky
I don't care
Doran.
anymore. You want to hijack the show, Scourge?
Yes.
You know what?
Can I still stand behind the podium?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right. So I had so many plans for the show, but now I can't do them because there's still supervillains in this world. And now our guest, Darin Corbin.
You're welcome. Enjoy those. They're great. They're special. I picked them out. Good luck. Good luck in, you know.
Also got some vegan jerky.
Oh, hell yeah.
Boca Raton.
Vegan jerky? Come on, bro.
Sorry,
Let me get that.
Vegan jerky?
you know.
What kind of shit are you looking at here?
I don't know anymore.
Common
I don't know anymore.
Give me
4% sugar.
Oh, hey. I like that.
On the vegan jerky or the vegan?
My fast is almost up. Don't eat all that.
Wow. What else are we
Okay.
I don't know. Here's the thing. For the
I mean, Bill's over here. Look at Bill. I think Bill wants to say something.
Are his brothers?
Who, me and Darin or me and Ricky?
I don't know.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do?
I was talking to Jesse, and Jesse said that you guys are all connected, you know, like souls of interns, souls of redheads. I don't know. I'm just wondering, is there truth? Like,
Yeah.
does, you know, one
Do you have an off switch?
gives one to the other?
Ever? No?
Nope. I stay on. I mean, I'm on right now. The light's going, so you should get on too.
Hey,
We're rolling.
should I have worn Zubas tonight? I feel like I should have worn Zubas tonight.
Yeah.
I'm the only one doing it, so I mean, if you
No.
No,
think
you're
that's
not.
what-
We have two people wearing
Hey,
Zubas
what's
tonight.
up, Dave? You want to rub legs?
Get that on camera!
Oh, that's
wow, that's
rubbish.
I don't want any
I meant like maybe caps a little bit, but okay. If it gets you rocked, it gets me rocked. I love it. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're very impressive.
Congratulations. 15 years of doing anything is impressive.
Am I?
shit. What? My knee.
Let me move.
Hit that massive podium.
Hey, no, get off the podium, man. Come on. Have some respect for the podium. The Scourge brought the podium.
Intern! We have plans this summer! We have plans! We're supposed to get bigger and better! And you turned on me! I turned on you? You brought Scourge here, didn't you? You ruined the show, didn't you?
You know, there's something I've been meaning to tell you about our summer plans.
What? What do you want to tell me about the summer plans? What? What?
I'm going to villain camp.
Oh! Villain camp! No!
I'm not moving anything! Yeah. I'm not moving one box of your dumb shirts. I'm not gonna bring you lemonade when you're thirsty this summer, no. I'm not gonna sign your pictures for you anymore that you sell to people at a ridiculous price.
Worth it.
I think that's fair.
Don't encourage this man. This is a broken man.
You're broken, man.
Oh yeah? Maybe we're all broken. Man, you wanna throw a man around? I wanna throw a man around.
You don't have to go into villain camp, dude. You can become a villain on your own, just like Darin Corbin.
Look, years of practice.
Years of practice.
No,
I don't
you
have
can't.
time. There's a finite amount of time. And this summer, the definition of intern is to study under, maybe without pay. Maybe you'll learn something. That's it. I'm rewriting the book.
Say it again.
No.
What?
So all things must come to an end, Ricky Norton. Look at him. You wanna destroy more things, Ricky? You already destroyed my almonds. This is my gift.
My thanks.
You know what I want to destroy? I've been thinking about this day.
Oh, come on.
Stop! Violence is passe. You close your own damn show.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
No.
Y'all thought he was our friend.
Is that vegetarian?
Today is a day of celebration. Darin Corbin is leaving pro wrestling. Now, your comedy and my comedy, we can take over this world. Cheer up. You don't need Intern. You don't need big, mean villain guy. You don't need bad comedian. You need Darin Corbin. You need Darin Corbin in your soul, because he's gone forever now. He's gone. So you know what? Put on your best colors. Let's, as Darin Corbin would say, let's ginger snap this day.
You know what? Yeah.
Come on. It's for you, Darin Corbin. I love you.
Very inspirational. I move.
Here. For you.
Thank you.
Well, I guess I learned a lot today.
What did you learn?
Go vegan. It's not that bad. No. I guess I always tried to put all my work and other people and expect it for free. I exploited a friendship. And after a full year, I feel like I took things for granted. Because someday, I might be at the end of my career like Darin Corbin.
Not yet.
So I think
One more show Saturday.
I think tonight let's send off Darin Corbin.
You're gonna milk him first?
I'll milk him. I'll milk him forever. That's right.
The udder cream.
The other three. Come here.
Right now?
I mean, there are a lot of people here, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe later.
Yes.
The check you sent me didn't really cover udder cream.
I might put it right there.
What will we do with it anyway once we milk it?
Yeah.
You drink it and let him embody you. And forever. Forever. You'll be snapped.
I guess if I have to call it quits, it's only important that a part of me lives on in those who drink me.
Drink it in, man. I don't know. Yeah. Thank you, Darin Corbin. Thank you so much. And thank you. Bill!
You don't have any frog slime, do you?
A little bit.
know, we did it before, we'll do it again, damn it!
Intern?
No!
Too soon.
Me! Clean that up.
Woo! Character growth.
Yeah!
Thank you so much for coming out tonight. That's season 1. We'll be back eventually. Once I, regrow and do some milking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's right.
A lot of protein.
A lot of protein. I'm gonna get stronger, and I'm
3
gonna
Corbin
snap.
milk for everyone who attends episode 1 of season 2.
Absolutely.
Well, looks like I'm gonna be busy.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, honey. Hey, check it out. Mr. Rogers and the Make Believe Friends.
Follow us on Instagram and hang out with us because we're real fun, and we're gonna be putting out some of these songs that you've heard tonight real freaking soon. Yay! Two questions: who likes rap songs? Who likes sing-alongs? This is both. around you, you might just find that I have more friends than the KGB. Ha, MIA? Who are they? I don't know. But you won't see me on MTV or the WWE because you see, the SEC, they want to send me to the CDC. They think I'm diseased. I gotta be separated from the general populace, you see. But they don't know that I'm Mr. Rogers from the land of make-believe. Hi. Number one most MVP, check me out. I got a PhD in THC, CBD, DMT, LSD, so come fuck with me. What's up? Ha. Renaissance. We'll be back for season 2. You know it. Let's get some beverages, huh? What do you say? I never hear. We love it. Play that funky music. Yeah, ring the good time bell because it was a real fucking good time. Chance, but you know what? Just need the right group of friends.
Project Ginger Snap. Project Ginger Snap was started by the United States government in 1956, and it had to do with telepathy in gingers.
But they tried to wiretap me. They tried to record me having my third time having coitus, which coitus is the real term. Intercourse was created by the government in the 1950s because of communism. They were trying to cover up certain words because they were worried about how Leon Trotsky created the word coitus. He actually invented coitus. And that's why they took him out.
So here's the deal about that. Darin Corbin is a covert Applebee's server from the 80s. Broke my dart. So yeah, here's the thing. I think that they're related, but there's some kind of a time-lapse, time travel thing going on. Like Darin Corbin's an actual, you know the Red Baron? You look closely at that logo, that's Darin Corbin with a mustache.
Darin Corbin's afraid of beagles because that's what they used to find the Germans in World War I. That's what the Allies did. They got I know this because I'm a Navy SEAL, because they actually had SEALs back then, and they were literal Navy SEALs were actually animals. They were SEALs, obviously. They were beagles, and they would all go after the Germans. They would go after the Axis.
This is about Darin Corbin celebrating 15 years in professional wrestling. Listen, Jesse, you've been in the Hall of Fame. You've done this. You were in Predator. You were in The Running Man, and you did something with Minnesota and like the politics. You've had your time in the sun. This is Darin Corbin's night.
That's the thing about Charles Schultz. He was involved in all that. He was at war. That's Snoopy's based off a true story. There was an actual beagle that dressed like a baron and rode around in a doghouse that shot bullets, and that helped us win the war.
Your bubbles are not reality, it's inside your head, making you forget where you're from and what's behind. Isn't it suspicious how the wealth is not your friend? Getting a return without more than what you can never send. Oh yeah.